I'm just walking in the forest. It is the second day of the Camino Inglés, the English Camino from Reading to Southampton, 110 kilometers. So it's definitely a lot more secluded, isolated, a lot more wild. You know, the path isn't as clearly marked out as the routes in Spain. But look how beautiful this is, with the sun coming through in the morning. It's probably around 8:30 in the morning right now. Wild camped last night, didn't leave a trace, and in the most beautiful place. Yeah, this is beautiful. So we have got blue skies now. The sun is coming out, and my feet are actually okay. So if you want tips for doing any Camino, I highly recommend putting plasters on when you feel the skin getting sore before it forms into a blister. That will stop it from forming into a blister. Also, morning and night, after you put your plasters on, put Vaseline in and around your toes and your feet, and that will literally stop the friction that causes blisters. So those are basically my top 2 tips to stop getting blisters. I also recommend carrying 10% or less of your body weight so that it's not too much on your back and your shoulders. I haven't actually weighed mine because I don't own a scale, and I never will. But if you're around the 10% mark, you'll definitely have an easier time with it. Signed this. Like, there's people from Chile, Belgium, Portugal, Australia, New Zealand, USA.
Wow.
It's crazy.
People do come to do this one.
Yeah. So the last people were 2 days ago on the 7th.
Wow.
Maybe we can catch them.
Maybe.
Okay, so I have a tick. You can just about see it there. So I need to get a pair of tweezers, but for now I'm taking them with me. We're trying to get to halfway on the St. James Way trail that you can find on Google Maps, and that will let us know that we're on track. So we're basically just trying to do as much as possible today. The people in England maybe aren't as used to seeing pilgrims because it's probably not as common. The last pilgrims, you know, on the path were maybe 2 days ago. You know, they're really not that often, whereas in Spain you're meeting multiple pilgrims every single day. Many pilgrims. So we were sitting in the cafe, and literally after I had said this, and literally this Australian guy just comes and sits right next to us. Like literally sits down at the table and just starts speaking away to us, and is so nice, offers us to camp in his back garden, but sadly we can't because we have to walk further today. But turns out he married an English girl and he lives here. And then all the English waitresses in the cafe were just asking us questions and talking to us, so it was nice finally to have a bit of human interaction after a day of none. So we're probably over the 40-kilometer mark for today, and I'm not gonna lie, my body feels slightly weird. I just had another protein bar for sugar. Whew, but I just keep telling myself, just keep repeating, keep going. I'm safe, I'm strong, I'm healthy, I'm full of energy. Actually does help. But look how beautiful this golden light is. Stunning. Surprisingly, my feet were okay. I successfully removed the ticks, and after 46 kilometers walking, at 9 p.m. we arrived at Hector's house, owned by Carolyn, who kindly offers her garden for pilgrims to camp in as part of the St. James's Way Trail on Google Maps, which I'll link in the description below.